All right. Good afternoon, everybody. Yes, it is 3 p.m. in Chicago, Illinois. This is not my normal time to do a broadcast. However, this has been, this has been an interesting few days following an interesting weekend. So, if you're not aware, on Saturday, I believe it was, Jada Pinkett Smith released her latest Red Table Talk, and it was in response to the headlines regarding August Alsina. So, if you haven't seen it, you're in one of very few groups. Either you weren't aware of it, you didn't care to watch it, or you just haven't gotten around to it, and I'm okay with any of those. And the only reason that I'm really addressing it is because it has to do with relationships. So I thought I would say something. Um, I just find it interesting that America seems to have discovered a new vocabulary word this weekend called entanglement. And it's not really funny. I'm only laughing just because of all of the memes that I've seen within the last 5 days. So now, to address this. I think it's very interesting that from CNN to Cosmopolitan to TMZ and People, and of course, all of social media has erupted with this new hot topic. And I'm not really sure why it's that big of a topic. I'm not really sure why, since Jada is saying that it happened years ago, what made August Alsina bring it to the public at this time. I'm not sure what happened. Maybe he's severely heartbroken. I really don't know. Now, I did see an interview that he did with Angela Yee from the Breakfast Club, and he was talking mostly about just some other things that had happened in his life, some tragedies that he experienced, and that came out. But again, I'm not really sure why. But now, having said that, I think that it's been such a big issue because we tend to put celebrities on a pedestal and think that they are flawless. And that's something that we really shouldn't do. They're human. And with that, they also deserve to be forgiven. And I've seen a lot of strong opinions being stated about the whole situation. So I will say this: I don't condone adultery, and I would never advise any of my clients to engage in adultery at any time. My thoughts on that are, she said, when I say she, I mean Jada, mentioned that she and Will were separated. He said he was done with her. She said we were definitely over. So I totally understand the act of moving on. However, what I would tell someone who is on the outside looking in, meaning not Will or Jada or not the two people involved in the marriage, if you are interested in somebody that is separated, I really strongly believe that you need to wait for them to make a decision. So, regardless of what they're telling you, regardless of what things look like, you need to wait until divorce papers are signed before you make a move. I think that's the safest bet, and it keeps you from getting your heart broken, as it seems that August Alsina was. He invested time and energy into Jada because he expected their relationship to go somewhere. And of course, she totally has the right to reconcile with her husband. That's what marriage is about. Now, with all of the comments that I've seen regarding their marriage, one thing I will say is that I think one of the most important things in marriage is agreement. So if Will and Jada are on the same page and they are in agreement with whatever has gone on in their marriage, whatever they have decided to do moving forward, that is their decision to make, not ours. I really don't think that we have the right to delve deeper into their relationship. I do think that there is tons and tons of information that has been left out. But again, they don't have to tell us. And I think that's something that we just don't get. It's not really our business. Now, it has been made public, so it's been made our business. But in all honesty, one of the things that I tell my clients is that what happens between you and your spouse is not public information. The only time it really should be is if you are actively reaching out for help to to make things better and to make it last. Um, Trying to think what else I was going to say about that. I think one of the most important things that Jada mentioned during her Red Table Talk was that you can't find love outside of yourself, or you can't find happiness outside of yourself. So if you are unhappy, to go looking for happiness in someone else um, is likely to turn out to be unsuccessful. And she admitted that she was broken at the time, and that's her journey. I don't condemn or condone her behavior because again, she was broken. I don't think it's okay that she had a relationship with her son's friend. I know for sure I would never be able to do that. I think I look at my son as my child, and I look at his friends as an extension of that. And so that would never be an option in my mind. But I'm of sound mind. So I don't know what her state of mind was at the time, and I'm not trying to excuse it. That's not behavior that I would excuse. That's not behavior I would advise. But it happened, and that's something that they have to deal with. So I will leave you with this. I support Jada's statement in that you can't find happiness outside of yourself. You need to take that journey, do some reflecting, look within, and find out what makes you happy. And I do mention that in my sessions, in my book, in my workshops. That's something that's very important. It's also important to forgive. Forgiveness is key to repairing your mental health and moving forward toward your goal of happiness. And if you have anything else that you want to say or comment on, you're welcome to do so in the comments. This has been Aisha Israel. I want you to have a blessed day. And of course, I want you to know and embrace true love because you're worth it. Have a good day.